What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Hive Express YouTube channel. I'm your host, Hive, and today we're going to get into another haul. So let me start by saying this. I think I'm still thinking about this, right? But I think I might be done. Well, I ain't done with it, but I'm thinking about giving up women's clothes. So I've been thrifting the past few days, and I've been finding a lot of good men's stuff. So I've been wondering to myself, could I survive with only doing men's clothing? And I think I can. I think I can. So I will need 25. Can I find 25 pieces a day of men's clothes? Probably so. So let me jump into why I'm thinking about ending it with women's clothes. Pretty much every reason you could think of is why. I think I have more returns of women's clothes, and that's based on the sizing. There's too many sizes. You know, you got the waist, the hip, the length, the thigh, the leg opening, and that's just for jeans. Then you got the dresses where you got to get all this, the length. And even if it is their size and the measurements are good, is it going to look right on them? Are they going to feel, what's the word I'm trying to use? Are they going to feel fulfilled by the garment, right? So I'm learning that there may be a lot of emotions involved with women and how they shop and what they buy, as opposed to men. I think we just buy it because we want it or we need it, right? Women, they may be buying for other reasons, retail therapy, just to satisfy a crave, and then what? Then it's coming back, right? So that's one reason. Another reason is it takes me longer to list women's clothes because of all of the item specifics. There's way more collars, sleeves, types of dresses, types of pants. There's just way more item specifics for women than there are for men's clothes. And so with that being said, it takes me longer to photograph because of all of the measurements I said before. It takes me longer to photograph. The colors, sometimes it's hard to get the right color, and that's a big reason of returns that I get is not the color that I thought it was, right? And I get that. And you know, the camera that I was using, it did have trouble picking up the right colors, and so I had to make pretty much manual adjustments with every photograph. But I switched to a new camera that picks up the colors a lot better, and that should kind of alleviate that problem. But that still kind of only helps the situation a little bit. Also, when I'm in the thrift, so I can get through the men's section in probably 10, 15 minutes. Women's is way more clothes that you have to go through, which means way more junk that you have to sift through. So there have been times where I would go to the thrift and I hit the men's section first. I'm in there in the men's, I find, I don't know, 6 or 7 items, 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes really. And then I go spend 45 minutes to an hour in some cases in the women's section and still might only find 6 or 7 pieces. So although there are way more women's clothing in the thrift, by default is also way more junk than men's. And I can see when men's clothes, and when I'm saying men's clothes, a lot of it is sports oriented, right? Crew necks, jackets, t-shirts, even the men's pants. I can see from a mile away if it's a good men's item to even grab to inspect. I can see a good crew neck from a mile away. I can see a good jacket from a mile away. Whereas with women's clothes, you got to get a little more up close and personal, because a lot of it is just, I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like you gotta look more into the women's and look at the brands and go through each piece to see exactly what it is. But I mean, I don't really, so as far as pricing, I can't really say men's is more, that I make more with men's versus women. I can't say that. I can't say which one sells faster either. I'm just coming right now from a perspective of time savings during the thrifting and the photo and listing process. I think if I only did men's, it would speed up my process a lot more, and which would help me to list more items in that time, right? So I'm not saying I'm going to stop selling women's. I still have some people that bring me clothes. They're going to be bringing me women's. But when I'm out and about, I think instead of spending an hour in the thrift, or hour or more, I'm just going to spend 15, 20 minutes. I'll hit the men's section, and then I'll browse the ladies section, but I ain't going to go through it like I normally do. Now, I'll still get stuff off the racks that they roll out throughout the day. I'll still get that. Because it's right there and it's quick to access. But going through hundreds and hundreds of pieces of women's clothes every time I go to the thrift, I might can do without that. So without further to do, I'm gonna show you guys what I picked up the past couple days, and it's been mostly men's stuff. And you know what? I get a better feeling when I guess I'm more excited when I find good men's stuff than I am with women's stuff, right? So I felt great when I was getting this stuff. It's mostly men's with a few women's pieces scattered in there, but I felt great. I felt like they were great items. I felt like they were going to sell fast and make the amount of money that I'm expecting to make per item. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think about it. Do you sell men's, women's, both? Do you prefer one versus the other? Are you having the same problem that I'm having, or the same dilemma, I should say? But let me know. Put it in the comments. Hit me up on Instagram or TikTok and let me know your thoughts. But with that being said, I'll dive into it, and we're starting off, of course, with a women's piece. So this is the women's Patagonia jacket. It's like a plum color. And we got, I don't know, I'm just gravitating towards a lot of sports stuff now. So we got a Giants. You got the little Giants hit on the sleeve. I think I got four bundles here from 4 different stores. This is just the Polo Ralph Lauren flannel. I don't pick up polo too much, but this one was a flannel, so I grabbed it. This was okay. So this was from today, actually. I think this is Free People. Yeah, here we go. This is a Free People little shawl cover up sweater thingy. We got Oakley. I don't think I've ever seen an Oakley button up, men's button up, size large. We got, so yeah, this particular Goodwill, I went to the men's section for about 15 minutes, and then I spent another, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes going through the women's stuff. And I didn't really find much more after the men's stuff. So I could have just hit the men's section and bounced, and still would have been good, you know? But we'll see how it goes. I'm starting to find these vintage Nike tags every time I go out now. This is the Florida State embroidered. What this? Callaway men's golf jacket, full zip. This was just, I just like the feel of this. This is an LL Bean, which I normally don't pick up, but the quality and the feel of this sweatshirt made me pick this guy up. Super heavy, super thick, clean, and that's a good sweater right there. So as y'all see, I do got a few women's pieces here and there. This is a size small Madewell sweater. I'm not hating on the women's stuff. I'm just leaning towards the men's right now. This is a women's Carolina Tar Heels champion sweatshirt. Then we got Nike running jacket. I got two of these. So I got the pinkish one, and then I got this green one. So I'll post these. Hopefully the same person buys both of them. But I can just post one, sell similar, post this guy, make one simple change, and that's the color. And those will be up super quick. Another jacket, Nike. See, all this stuff is easy to photograph, easy to list. There's no special keywords that I gotta find or look up and research. The men's stuff is straightforward. I got 14 items, $75. Dang, she didn't give me my she did not give me my discount today. She's gonna ask me when am I bringing them donuts again, but she didn't give me my discount. So you'll be waiting on them donuts a couple of weeks. Oh, and I found this as I was in line, get ready to check out. I peeped over at the t-shirts and I saw this guy. Redskins on the Rollins, made in the USA. 17. Y'all know this is my squad. 17. Is that Joe Theismann? All right, so that was one. That was today. Here go another bag from today. All right, let's see what we got in here. Got a mountain tee, a couple of little horses. Got some Talbots. One of those lemons, and lemon pants, lemon drops. Now these are Chicos. So Talbot and Chicos, y'all know I usually don't buy, but new with tags, I'll pick it up. In this particular Goodwill, they had a whole rack of new with tag stuff that I grabbed these off of. So I didn't have to dig through the women's section to find it. Oh, this was on there too. J. Crew, new with tag, J. Crew top. What else we got? Vintage Reebok tee, made in the US of A. Single stitch. I'm really getting more into the vintage too, y'all. It's starting to just pop out to me like Neo. I can just see it. I don't know if this is vintage or not. It looked like it is. Nice little tee either way. And it's got holes in it I didn't see in the back. Maybe I'll take that back. Oh, it's got buckshots. They went hunting with this one with What's my man name? Oh, here's a nice women's piece. Anthropologie, a little fur sweater jacket. Pretty cool, right? I think this is a medium. We got a Nike. I forgot what team this was. This is a nice Nike. I can't remember the name of that team. Got the embroidered check. The Blackhawks. College basketball is where I remember them from. I gotta look them up before I sell them, obviously. Got a pair of Truies for the ladies. Again, I did not go through the jeans section to find these. These were somewhere they weren't supposed to be. So apparently somebody had picked them up and then changed their mind. So I found these. No, these were on the racks that they roll out during the day. So I didn't have to dig to find them. I thought this was dope. This is another Nike team tag, App State. It's got the embroidered center check down there, just above the pocket. Anytime I get App State, a lot of these small schools, they sell well. App State sells well for me. ECU sells well. NC State stuff sells well for me too. So don't sleep on the small schools. This is a Tommy Bahama quarter zip. I just listed one of these today. So this is another Tommy Bahama sweater. This is the Cowboys edition. If you didn't know, Tommy Bahama has like collabs with football teams. I've seen the Cowboys, of course, and I think I got a Green Bay sweater like this, and it's got the Marlin hit on the side. What is this? Hurricanes. This is a hockey team. Nice red hoodie. So that was the second store that I went to today. And at that one I spent, it would have been 58, but I got my discount. It was 47. So I got 13 items. So really all I need is 25 items. And between them two stores, I got 27. So I could have went home after those two stores. So I got the amount of items that I needed. Anyway, got another bag. All right, this is the last, I don't know if this was 2 stores. Yeah, this is 2 more stores. This was from yesterday though. Okay, so those 2 were today, these 2 were yesterday. And yesterday I got, how many items? 8. I only got 15 items out of 2 stores yesterday. So what we got here? Oh, this is dope. This is dope. I wish it was vintage with an old tag. Another App State. But it's got the, I hate these screen printed tags. Give me the real tag, give me the old stuff. Still dope though, I'll still get 30 bucks for it, 35 bucks. Nike golf jacket. I'm a sucker for the embroidered swoosh. Anything that's embroidered, I'll try to pick up. Embroidered and a real tag I prefer. but I will pick up the screen printed from time to time. Here we have a vintage Russell Athletic crew neck, made in the USA. I got a Nike and a Champion. Otherwise, I would keep this one. That one's going up for sale, ladies and gentlemen. What we got here? Vintage Nike. Y2K gray tag. With the embroidery on the collar right there. Oh, this is Free People. Y'all see how I got all the men's and then I throw a little women's piece in here every now and again, right? Like, I ain't no fool. I'm gonna pick up the women's when I see it. It's just the finding it that's throwing me off. Or the time that it takes to find it. Free People jacket. I keep hitting my cord. This is a modern women's Nike sweatshirt. I like it because it's a little longer than most. Not embroidered, but it's got a cool little patch action going on. So y'all see the theme that's going on here? Men's sports. I like it. I like it. Under Armour, Notre Dame jacket. Another Nike. This is, what do they call this? Center, I forgot what they call this little Nike here. Center court, challenge court. I sold a hat a couple of weeks ago. It just had that logo on the hat right there. I think I got 25, 30 bucks for the hat. Hoping to get the same for the shirt. Another Nike gray tag. And it's got the Nike hit on the sleeve. I didn't see that when I picked it up. So y'all, like I'm saying, this kind of stuff I love to list, easy to list. There's no figuring out what kind of collar it is, what kind of sleeve it is, what kind of shirt it is. It's just a shirt, right, with the men's. I got a little Armani plain t-shirt. This is a Sublime tie-dye crew neck, screen printed. We got. This is a Carhartt, ladies Carhartt sweater, knit. It's got the elbow pads. I'm gonna throw that into my winter pile. VRST, I think this is a golf brand. I had a pair of shorts one time. They were also newer tags, and they sold pretty quick. So I saw these pants, I said, let me pick them up. They should do pretty good too. That's it, and then I got two hats. I got a NASCAR, newer tag, Chase Authentics. And look at this Baylor football, embroidered Nike. There's your tag. So that's what I found in the past couple days, y'all, from my thrift trip. This is all from the racks, nothing from the bins. But again, so I'm contemplating just sticking with, because all this stuff I can list is super quick. There's nothing I'll have to look up. Photographs I can take quicker, less measurements. So you guys let me know what y'all think. Am I tripping by shying away from women's clothes, or do you kind of feel the same way I do? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to still pick up women's clothes, but I feel like as time goes on, I'm going to eventually transform into nothing but men's sports, golf, Nike, Adidas, that kind of stuff, and more hats. I'm stepping the hat game up a little bit lately too. I have some hats right here. Look at this hat. This is set to be listed in the next day or two. Actually today, I got 5 hats I've got to list. All right, guys, hit that like button if you like this kind of content. Also subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified when I go live or I have new videos out. Thank you guys for all the support. Stay tuned. I'm going to try to keep these videos coming to you, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.